We're going to go ahead and start our meeting tonight, November 4th, 2025. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Spieth.
Here.
Wyatt.
Here.
Jacobsack. Here. Paulson. Here. Wilson.
Here. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I just have a few short comments for tonight, just to inform council. We have a couple economic development opportunities that will be showing up in the future. One is going to be on Hub Parkway and the other will be Cloverleaf Parkway. So just keep an eye out for that. We're currently working on the union contracts with the 3 different unions in the village, and we are hopeful to be completed and be ready for the December meeting. I wanted to wish all residents and employees have a happy Thanksgiving. And I wanted to thank Todd and Tim for the nice work with their departments at Fall Fest this year. I showed up, it was a nice event, not as well attended as I would have liked, but it was nice for everybody, and you guys did the best you could with what you had. So thank you for that. And now we'll open the meeting to the audience for comments. Mr. Johnson.
Yes, just a comment on Huff Park. Now that we got a new sign in there, I went through there the other night, there's four lease signs in those buildings back there, especially on the north end. Plus, we got a vacant acre lot just north of Ferguson Waterworks. Any thought of getting any of that developed?
Well, I do know that lot that's vacant north of Ferguson, there's issues with the soil there. Todd, maybe you can answer to that.
Yeah, the company that owns it's out of state. I think they're from New York. They have groundwater issues. They've tried selling it. They're asking over $1 million, but the long-term liability travels with the property owner. And so far, no one's been able to take on that risk. But I think somebody will end up getting it eventually. But they just got to come off their price point, I think, a little bit.
And as far as the other properties that go that are up for lease, I do know that we do get questions and comments about those properties, probably monthly at best. And we give them the information that we have for economic development, and whether or not they choose to lease it or not, that's up to them. So, but we do get quite a few interests in those properties.
Now that the construction's ended, there used to be a street light at there at Huff Park. You gonna get that back?
On the west end of Hub Parkway?
Yeah.
If we had one there, we'll get one back.
It was the east entrance.
Was it the east entrance or the west
Yeah,
entrance?
it was the east entrance, Hub Park. There's a traffic light there. You mean there's a second one?
Used to have a street light on the west end, on the west side.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
a
sorry.
light.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I
not
thought it was a
stoplight.
traffic
Okay.
signal. Okay.
Yeah, so can you look into that?
Yeah, was that on the pole on your side?
No.
It was on our side? All right, yeah, I'll talk to First
It
Energy.
was on our side, then about a year ago, they moved it over across the street.
Okay, and it's not lit, or it's not there anymore?
It's not there anymore.
Was it one of those poles that were damaged by the windstorm?
It could have
And
been,
they
yeah.
probably didn't put it back yet, but we
All right.
checked anyway.
What about the construction company picking up the dented barrels that they have lying there?
So the remaining barrels are the bridge guys' barrels. We reminded them of that today, because, we're having a lot of issues with people making illegal movements, left turns and U-turns, and I brought that up to them, and they said they were gonna have their guys look to clean up that mess from the bridge going east towards your property.
Speaking of which, there's a lot of traffic coming up there, they're making turnarounds in the Huff Park entrance, in our driveway, they're going up to Old Alexander, taking that loop around to get on Alexander Road. They're also pulling into Indian Mountain Road, Indian Mountain Drive, and backing out. I've seen cars pull into the belt and hose distributor place, and so it's we're getting a lot of traffic that shouldn't be there. because that ramp is closure. Can anything be done about that?
Well, I'll let the police chief talk in a minute, but him and I have had discussions continually since we reopened Pleasant Valley Alexander Road about a constant or a targeted police presence. And sometimes you see them there, sometimes you don't, depending on manpower, and it depends on number of calls. So, Chief, is there anything you want to add to that as far as the enforcement?
No, they've actually been down at the traffic light on the east end of Hub Parkway. That's where we primarily saw them sitting. That was a problem area for a while. The area where the ramps, Tim put up a no left turn sign there, I think, which has had some effect and stopped some of the people from making the turn. But the officers have been there sporadically trying to monitor that. There isn't a great place to sit. One of our officers today moved some of the barrels and was behind the barrel. They issued 3 tickets there today, but they said there's no rhyme or reason to that when it's occurring. But they're gonna continue to monitor it and see if there's some kind of pattern there with one of the companies letting out or something that's causing that. But,
Okay.
If there's just a few people throughout the day that do it, we have to be in the right place at the right time. Because it really isn't a great place to sit there.
All right, thank you, Chief.
Well, that's not the issue I'm referring to. I'm referring to the people that want to get on Canal Road. They're coming down Pleasant Valley Road, going eastbound and you can't exit. So they're using our driveway and Hub Park driveway to make U-turns.
We don't have control over that project. We have been, Todd and I and Chief Nairo and the mayor and everyone have been involved in multiple meetings to try to help to, I mean, as you saw what occurred during some other times, we have no control over that, that's with the county. And that ramp, which is considered in the project, is considered D ramp, that ramp is gonna be staying closed until next July.
June to July.
Yeah, that ramp is projected to stay closed throughout, and it's closed because of the fact that they can't get the old demo done and get access back over there is what their statement is. So we have tried, we have done everything, but we have no recourse in that project. It's not our project. Todd and his people have never allowed some of the things that have occurred there to happen to us, obviously. So we're kind of trying to catch up on the back end of a lot of this stuff with what the county has allowed, and we're not making very good headway, I think, on some issues, so.
It's kind of obvious. Tim, how you gonna plow snow on Pleasant Valley Bridge?
Yes, actually, it's gonna be better this year because it was one way last year,
So
so,
where are you gonna put the snow?
well, hopefully the salt will melt it. But Independence works with us too, because
I
they gotta come down.
understand that, but you don't have, where are you gonna put the snow?
Just gotta keep pushing it. Maybe, we'll put it in your driveway.
And nobody will turn around.
So, yeah, it's been a headache.
It's gonna be it. Because you don't have any place to put the snow. Unless you try to put it over the
I'll tell them to go faster so it flies over.
that's the only way you can get there. That's all.
Thank you, Mr. Johnson. Mr. Zek.
I got a question for you guys. Do you guys know how many active wells, water wells, are in the village? How many people still use well water?
Yeah, the village has an ordinance that if water's available, you're not allowed to use it. As of active wells where people use them for like watering, plants or whatever, yeah, nobody's on well water
Okay,
legally.
okay.
Now, they may have a well on their property that they still use to the garden or whatever, but nobody's left on well water. So the village
You
has
know this as a fact because,
they have a USD in place that doesn't allow for it. Now, if you have better information than somebody that,
well,
didn't.
no, I'm just wondering, because with purchasing houses, some houses, they don't have city water, to them. Some of them get transferred and they still are on well water.
Yes, that's possible, but it wouldn't have been something that went through the proper channels in the village. I'm not gonna say people haven't, but
That was just a question. but-
yeah, so the village does have a USD in place.
Okay, so back in July, we brought up about the garbage truck leaking oil and stuff on the road. That is getting into the wells on people's property that people are using for stuff. It's also getting into people's garages and stuff like that. It's a very simple fix. You guys did an attempt by sending a letter out in the Facebook page. But there is a simple fix. In September, I handed the service director 2 plugs to put into the garbage truck to stop the leakage from coming out. As of today, they are still not in there, and they are still leaking whatever people put in, including motor oil, hazardous chemicals, all that stuff is getting on the roadway, staining the roadway. We have people walking on Tinker Street Road, their animals are getting it on their paws, now they're going into the house. It's a major issue. I called 6 municipalities to question if they use those plugs and if they stay in. All 6 municipalities told me that those plugs are always in and they will remain in all the time. The only time they have taken them out is to drain rainwater out when the trucks are not being used. I also contacted the manufacturer that you guys bought the truck from, and they said that they ship it without the plug in the truck, but the plug was in the truck when it was bought. It was supposed to be installed by you guys. My question is, can we get this plug installed in the back of the truck to keep the leachate and all this chemicals from getting onto our roadways, staining in front of everybody's driveways, and just making a mess of the village? It's a very simple resolution. All we have to do is put this plug in, which I provided to in September to put in, and they're still not in. So is it possible to get these plugs put in?
We did this, years back, we actually put a valve on it so we could release some of the water out of that. But every time we flush it, and it gets too much stuff in the belly, it'll fly out and hit the guys unless they run out of the way. Now, I have called other municipalities also, and they don't put plugs in, the ones I call. I'm not gonna sit here and say you didn't,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying.
I can give you the
tried it.
numbers, I can give you the numbers and the guys that did it.
So I even talked to Rumpke, them trucks, even the ones that don't have the bellies, when they flush their trucks with the blades in them, that stuff's gotta go somewhere.
Yes, it goes up into the inside of the truck. As an ex-guy that drove the back of the truck, rode the back of the truck, I understand what it is.
It's just a pain,
It is a pain for the guys working, but it's a hazard that they understand. That's what you're here to collect the material and not leave my neighbors poop from their animals in front of my house, or screws, nuts, and bolts. I have pictures of stuff from people's driveways that get left behind after the garbage truck leaves because that plug is not in there. If you want me to supply you with those pictures, I mean, it's a hazard for people on bicycles, it's a hazard for cars.
I understand, but it's a point that you can tip over a garbage can after you dump it
Excuse me.
in the driveway, and it's gonna dump out everything there too, so.
Well, then maybe we should go to an ASL.
Well,
Instead of buying a truck, maybe we should have went to an ASL. And then you wouldn't have to worry about 2 guys in the back of the truck for how small the village is.
that's a whole other, yeah.
I know it is, but all you gotta do is put the plug in there.
We've tried it.
It's-
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe years ago you did, I understand, but this is something that it's a problem, and the EPA could easily come down and see the stains and test them and see what's in it. And it's on you, because if I did it as a person driving down the road and I was leaking, a police officer there would tell me that I'm making a mess and ticket me for it. Are you guys saying that you're above the law?
I am not saying that.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Zach. All right, we will go on to the minutes from October 7th. I'll need a motion to accept the minutes from October 7th.
Well, that's, oh, sorry, wrong minutes.
Okay.
Jumping the gun,
Second.
sorry.
Moved by Wyatt, seconded by Wilson, to accept the October 7th, 2025 council minutes as prepared and put them on file. Spieth?
Yes.
Wyatt?
Yes.
Jacobzak?
Yes.
Paulson?
Yes.
Wilson?
Yes.
Okay.
Now I need a motion to accept the finance minutes from October 7th, 2025.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Moved by Jacobzak, seconded by Speed, to approve the October 7th, 2025 finance minutes as prepared and put them on file. Jacobzak?
Yes.
Speed?
Yes.
Wilson?
Yes. All right, ordinance 2025-11-1.
An ordinance to pay certain claims therein mentioned during the month of October 2025.
Questions or comments? Need a motion to suspend the rules.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Paulson, seconded by Wilson, to suspend the rules and place ordinance 2025-11-1 on third and final reading. Wyatt?
Yes.
Jacobzak?
Yes.
Paulson?
Yes.
Wilson?
Yes.
Speed?
Yes.
Need a motion to pass.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Speed, seconded by Jacobzak to pass. Wyatt?
Yes.
Jacobzak?
Yes.
Paulson?
Yes.
Wilson?
Yes.
Speed?
Yes.
All right, ordinance 2025-11-2.
An ordinance authorizing the mayor to enter into an agreement with Axon Enterprise, Inc. for the purchase of 18 Axon Taser 10 conducted energy weapons, CEWs, for the Valley View Police Department.
Any questions or comments? Chief, anything you want to add before we?
We're reaching the end of life of our current tasers. They're good for 5-year cycles. We're on our second 5-year cycle. We're asking now for the village to engage in a contract for delivery in early next year to avoid a pending price increase. We've used these now for 10 years successfully. I think the officers have been happy with that being our less lethal device, and they would like to continue with that. This is newer technology. The ones we have now are obsolete, and I'm sure they would be looking forward to having the latest technology available to them, as with the communities around us are currently carrying this model.
All right, thank you, Chief. Any questions or comments from council?
No.
Need a motion to suspend the rules.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Paulson, seconded by Wilson, to suspend the rules and place ordinance 2025-11-2 on third and final reading. Jacobzak?
Yes.
Paulson?
Yes.
Wilson?
Yes.
Speed?
Yes.
Wyatt?
Yes.
Need a motion to pass.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Speed, seconded by Wyatt to pass. Jacobzak?
Yes.
Paulson?
Yes.
Wilson?
Yes.
Speed?
Yes.
Wyatt?
Yes.
Ordinance 2025-11-3.
An ordinance providing for the employment of an engineer for the Village of Valley View, fixing compensation, therefore repealing ordinance number 2023-11-5 and declaring an emergency.
Questions or comments? Need a motion to suspend the rules.
Second.
Moved by Wilson, seconded by Jacobzak, to suspend the rules and place ordinance 2025-11-3 on third and final reading. Paulson?
Yes.
Wilson?
Yes.
Speed?
Yes.
Wyatt?
Yes.
Jacobzak?
Yes.
Need a motion to pass.
So moved. Second.
Moved by Jacobzak, seconded by Paulson to pass. Paulson?
Yes.
Wilson?
Yes.
Speed?
Yes.
Wyatt?
Yes.
Jacobzak?
Yep.
All right, thank you. Anything from any of our committees? Nothing? All right, police chief? Fire chief? Service director? Recreation director?
Nothing at this time.
Building commissioner? Anything from the engineer?
Thank you for the reappointment, and look for Rockside Road Bridge to start ramping up activity now that the sidewalks in. It's going to move to the next phase of construction and start to go to one lane.
I thought they were waiting until spring.
There's some early action work they want to get done.
Okay, so they'll still be choking it down.
Choking it down, bringing it back, choking it down, bringing it back.
Okay, all right, thank you.
They're still restricted.
Any new business from council?
It's not new business, I won't be here at the tree lighting or the council meeting, so hope you guys have a great holiday season.
All right, thank you.
I'll be at
Thanks,
planning
Julie.
board though, if you wanna
All right,
see me, Joe.
we'll see you. We'll see you. All right, if there's nothing else, I need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second. Moved by Speed, seconded by Jacobzak, to adjourn at 6:50 PM. Wyatt?
Yes.
I'm sorry, hold on. Wilson?
Yes.
Speed?
Yes.
Wyatt?
Yes.
Jacobzak?
Yes.
Paulson?
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, okay, 20 minutes, not 12.
Yeah.
So, can we-
Okay,
7:50, so I was ahead of myself a whole hour.